Morning people, as you can see, just coming up to 5:15. I've had my toast and I've had my cup of coffee. So now it's time to let my yearlings out, and like I said on that picture, I just put a picture on this morning saying that, I'm just going to let my yearlings out. Baskets are there ready. Then I only need 2 of them because I've only got 14 2-year-olds. They're all split up now. All split up. A broken wing. A yearling, he broke his wing last year. And I was going to give him away. He's a staff Henry, but by God, he's bred some bloody nice young ones. Dutch cock. They don't take no introduction, them Roland Janssens. Hens are in there. So I'm going to let these out. I've just moved the cover from off there. Morning boys. You can see the youngs right in Avery already. Excuse me. Food all ready. I mix it up in little barrels and I bring it in here. Do you know what I mean? That's just rapeseed. So all I do is open that one. And that I change hands. That one goes to... I'm going to put the phone down a minute. That one just goes to there. And this one opens. And that goes to there. Hang on, let me get out the bloody way. Come on boys, out you go. Good lads. Good lad. Good boy. Come on you. Good lad. Off you go. Good boy. So that's them out. I'll come in and scrape them boxes. I just scrape them. I like to look at them, who's been sat quiet. That tells you a lot. You know, if they haven't been moving about and they've been sitting quiet, I like it. I like it. Right, just have a quick look at them. There's the hens, they're all set quietly. I bet they're there. So watch these for a minute. And I know cocks always fly well. I looked through some of these last night. By God, they are bloody fit. They really are. I'm ever so pleased with them. I'm pleased how this year's gone altogether. Now, last year I was working away, I didn't get a chance to be with them, but this year I have. So I've got no excuses this year. If they don't do any good, I'm not saying they're going to win, because like I said, my club's got 120 odd members. 120 odd members, and I fly in Midland National. I've joined a big national this year as well. And I think NEPC are going with Derby and Notts and something fed or something. They send thousands. So they're going to have to be on the toes if they want to get anywhere near. I mean, just to be consistent again. Like I was talking to Richard Carlton last night, our secretary, and nobody's going to dominate NEPC. It's too big. The boundary is massive. You know, our boundary goes from Lincoln right up to near Redcar. It takes up all east side from like Lincolnshire. Unbelievable. It's a massive boundary with a lot of good fancies in it. You know, I think there's 12 members that have won the Midland National. You know, so it's a rate club. So nobody's going to dominate that. It's so wide, the wind's going to play an important role. I mean, I'm in middle, really. So there's no drag and nothing to help me. If we get a bit of an east wind, the Donny lads are going to be... I'm trying to zoom on them because they've buggered off right over there. That's 10. And if it's a west wind, you've got Scunny, and then over towards York and Hull and that. They're going to come into it then, so I'm in middle. So, but I'm happy. Where they gone? I'm happy just flying my bods. That's what it's about. And I like being down here at this time. Do you know what I mean? So, I like it. Everything's coming on nice now. Pleased with them Averys. did that. I've got this to plant up yet. Leeks and that going in here, but it's too hard. We want some rain. I did all this. See, look, put an hedge in around this pond. I had some scaffold boards set there, so I've edged all that now. I put the wire up. I didn't mind the pigeons drinking in it, but I didn't want them bathing in it. And everything's looking all right. You know, it's not just about pigeons, is it? Get down here and be happy and spend me time. I like it. I'm trying not to say, you know what I mean. I know a lot of people take the piss out of me for it. But that's it. I think we're ready here. Like I say, I looked through these last night. There's not a lot more I can do with these. The only thing I'm worried about is that they haven't had a lot of racing these, because like I say, I was in Scotland. Some's only had one race and some's had two, and that's all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about the pigeons are good enough. I can get them ready, not a problem with that. It's just if they're lacking a bit of experience. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm not worried about it because, I mean, I dropped two other week. I dropped the mealy, he's gone by the wayside, and a pied cock that was in with the 2-year-olds. Both late breds, both never raced or anything. Frilly, he was late back. He had 2 nights out, because that's when I thought something had been through him. Because I took him, and where I go at Skellingthorpe, from here it's about 17 mile, but it is in a kind of straight line. So in the car it's 17, 18 miles. So for these to fly it would be about 15. So they go there. Another day I took them, and when I got back here I tried getting back. Anyway, there was 12 in loft, so there was 14 out. And they come back in ones all day. And Frilly was missing. And I talked to 1 or 2 people. I said, well, I bet something had been through them. Because there is 1 or 2 peregrines on that line of flight, but you can't get away from them. So they had to run the gauntlet. Anyway, they all end up, like I said, coming back all day, and Frilly were missing. Then I come in the other morning and he was set on loft, and I checked him. There's no edetima. He'd lost a lot of weight, but he's back up with them. He's flying with them now. They had to go out. What else news down here? I've nobbled a few young uns. I mean, even one of my slaters, you know, people know I like them smokies, slaters, whatever you call them. I come down the other day, and what I don't like to see when I come down, you know, one settled older out like that, I don't like it. So there's 1 or 2 gone by at wayside. I don't think, right, there's one looks a bit iffy, I'll treat the rest. No, I get rid of the one that's a bit iffy, because obviously it's not got the strength to do what the others are doing. So that's me, that's the way I do it. As you know, I try and not treat. Here they come in, look. Let me just zoom on them. I try and not treat. I would sooner get rid of the ones that aren't up to it. There they are, the racing back. Look, they've just been right into town. And there they are, racing back. They've not looked at the loft, look, they're having a spin now. Because they see me, I'm stood in front of the loft, you see. I usually sit under the summer house. Well, not under the summer house, but under the overhang. And I'm stood in the wrong place today. I'm stood in a place where I usually shout them down from. But anyway, that's by the by, I'm wandering on, I'm going on. But like I say, there has been a few young ones gone by the wayside. I don't care what they're bred off. If they're not right. If I go in there and there's 69 young uns all set there, nice white wattles and sitting really proud, and 1 int, then that one goes. I don't give it a chance, it goes. Pick it up, it goes. End of story. Don't mess. Why put 69 at risk for the 1? Just take it out, do it. Anyway, I'm off. I'm going to get these 2 euros basketed. Catch you later, people. Ta-da.